Hello, Karen. Hello, Grace. I am here on business.
All right. Put me down for 2 boxes of the Thin Mint.
Okay, different business.
Damn, now I want a cookie. Okay, I'll be back.
This is in regard to the very tragic and devastating collapse of my marriage to Rosario.
Yeah, well, it's the laughter you'll remember, honey. Let's go buy makeup.
And even though one could never put a price on the pain and suffering this has caused me, one has.
Jack, I don't read. I'm read too.
Very well. Item 1. $500,000 paid to me by you over the next 4 years, preferably in 50s. Item 2. A Shetland pony dyed powder blue to match my eyes. Item 3. Powder blue eyes. Item 4.
Wait a minute, Blanche. I'm still on item 1. 500,000 and 50?
I've always been turned on by one Benji Franklin. He wasn't afraid to wear his hair up and away from the face.
Franklin's on the 100, you mook. And where do you get off asking me for 500K? Do you know how many times I had to, oh my God, stand, to get that?
Well, we did have a contract. I gave you a year of my life so Rosario could stay in the country. I don't think a trust fund and a Corvette is too much to ask for.
Are you kidding me with this? I plucked you out of a 4x4 hovel above a blinking light in Times Square and put you in a 6x6 maid's quarters on Park Avenue, and this is the thanks I get!
See, what's so interesting is the lines make all of us laugh, and we're in it.
I was
Yeah, I don't-
say, nobody
You've
laughs
already done the
harder
scene, and you're still
We
laughing.
do.
Yeah.
That's the best.
I'm so impressed with
When they
We
first,
tickle each other, you know.
Eric, when they first came to you to play this, any reservations about this at all on any count, whether it A, playing a gay man, B, doing a sitcom, C, whatever?
I played several gay characters. I didn't have a reservation with that. I think I realized that the show had the chance, and it probably would be as important as it is in many ways, and that I would unwittingly be a poster boy for a community that may not actually want me to be, particularly as a straight actor. So I was nervous to take on that, like I say, outside of the show, this responsibility of everything I say to the press being important. So the irony to me now is that I love that part, that I love that there's more for me to talk about to the press, to you, than just, you know, I'm doing a show and then I have this puppet in it and it's really funny. I mean, I get to actually have something interesting, you know? Right. It's fantastic. We don't try to be political, and yet we're allowed to sort of have some political importance outside of the show.
How, in the community, the gay community loves the show?
Unbelievable how they've embraced it. They've been so good to us. GLAAD, the media organization, and everyone from moment one has said, go.
The Human Rights Campaign honored us.
Yeah. Do you have any reservations? Because someone said they had to convince you to do this.
Well, I mean, I think every one of us had pause before we actually signed on. And for me, it was because I hadn't stopped working in 5 years, and I had just wrapped a drama 2 days before when I got the call. And I hadn't read it, and they sent it over, and I was just so tired that I didn't know if I had the right perspective. What I was reading was really exciting. But I think my concern was that, you know, this was home at the time, and I have so many friends who are gay, and I don't know, I thought that it would take a lot of courage to do it right and to do it with dignity. And I was concerned that it perhaps would take the easy road out. And so I sat down with Max and Dave, and they assured me after 3 hours it was very clear that what they hoped to accomplish was the same thing as what I would really be honored to be a part of.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm totally
How has it
thrilled.
changed your lives? This kind of huge primetime exposure.
I don't feel like, I feel like I'm in high school still, and I act like it. So
High school?
yeah.
That's stretching it.
Eventually.
No, but no, I just I don't. The only thing that's really changed my life is people coming up to you and recognizing you. Yeah, which is great. But I don't really allow it to change my life. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I don't feel that different either.
I
That is
still-
the only thing, is just when you don't realize that somebody, when people know who you are and you don't know them, it's just,
different.
Yeah.
What I said to you last night, we were talking about this, is that we sang today. Today was the NBC upfronts, and we opened the show with an opera
At the
at the Metropolitan Opera House.
Yeah.
And I wasn't nervous. And that's a direct result of this.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yes,
That's how my life has
Of
changed.
this character, or because you've had to do so many
this
different things?
entire-
You
because
get a
of-
certain amount of confidence, I think.
It's because of this entire
No.
experience for me. I'm on a show that I'm proud of, that I know is good, that even I can read detractors, I can read critics that don't like it, and it doesn't hurt me. I know we're doing something good, and I know that I have an absolute... I so trust this group of people and the people that write for us and the people that direct us, that I feel more free as an actor, as a performer, than I've ever felt before.